everyone, it's Cheryl. We're going to try this again. I have got videos that were supposed to go on YouTube, and for some reason it was taking 20 minutes to load a video 2%. I don't know what went wrong. I'm trying a different camera setting. I had the one the other day where I was doing the ephemera with the cards and couldn't get it to load. I did a short one, under 5 minutes, to say that my Etsy store was open. I was going to show some of the things that were in there, and same thing. So we went through the camera, everything was working fine, internet connection was great, everything else, so I don't know what's going on. But I will share the little bit of ephemera that I did, because I really don't think that video is ever going to load. We've tried a new setting on the camera. That's what this video is about right now. So I've got a bunch of stuff here I wanted to show you. So here's my ephemera I created the other day that I was supposed to be creating with you all. I didn't do a lot of it because I was pressed for time. I had to go to work, but I did do it. And it's really upsetting and depressing that I can't get these videos to load. One should have been up Friday night. One should have been up Sunday. Neither one of them would load. So hopefully this new camera setting is going to do something. I had my brother check out the camera yesterday, so here we go. Try again. I apologize because I mean what I say. I just have a problem with getting it to work. It had to have been YouTube. There's nothing else it could have been. Everything was good on this end. The formats are converted to the right ones. Everything. Everything that's required for YouTube, I've not had this problem. Not like this. I've had slow loading videos, but not like this, where they just absolutely will not load. And they'll get to a certain point, like the other day one got to 4%, just sat there and sat there and sat there. So I finally just said, okay, it's not going to happen. So this was made out of an old library pocket, and I put a cutout of from a card there, put the rickrack around the edge. The red paper you see in the background is origami paper, which I do use. It's as long as you back it, you know, it's very thin, but as long as you back it, and then just a little card from a little 6x6 Christmas paper collection that I had. So that was that. This, I made a pocket. I guess I probably had that upside down again. I'm so not used to this inverting in the video deal. So anyway, I'm sorry about that if that's what just happened. This one, I made a pull-out out of an old Rolodex card, and a picture of this little boy trying on a Santa hat, and the card that I took it out of because the little boy was in the center of the card. And so I just cut the card in half and made a pocket to put into a Christmas smash book or journal. So it tucks in there like that. I thought it was pretty cute. I don't know what you'll think of it. This card was all together, like so. Like so. You get it. And so I cut the one piece with the little church and the little horse and sleigh into a tag. And then the other piece I thought would just make like a cool little journaling spot or a tuck spot, something like that. And then I had this cut out for a tuck spot or a little pocket or something also out of another card. And that was as far as I got with that, because like I said, sometimes I'm pressed for time and I want to get it done. Anyway, all this led me to let's do a smash book together. So hopefully if this video will load and the camera setting is going to work better. I picked out the papers. I use mostly the Christmas on Amesbury Street. We'll get into that. I had to go get some stuff today, so I went to Sioux Falls. And while I was there, of course, I have to go to the thrift stores. And so I picked up, just going to share with you, I picked up some Marilyn Monroe cards. Now the back shows different cards, but obviously they're different sets of Marilyn Monroe cards. So these are all this way, but I will be offering them in my Etsy. I'll probably list them tonight. My Etsy is open. It was open by 9 o'clock this morning or a little after. Like I said, I was going to do. I just didn't have any way to tell you guys, hey, it's open. Because it is. And then I found this game. Now this is Whitman game. I'm taking it. I'm sure this was 60s or 70s when they used this back. And which is pretty cool on its own. I love that back. And then there was these little guys here. I don't know exactly what the game is, but I'm seeing like people and like, I don't know what these all are supposed to be. But like this guy is dynamite. I'm pretty sure it was a game, it was a war card game. I'm pretty sure. Had like the little cannon. There's a robot. This guy. Anyway, I thought it was a fun little card game, and it is vintage. So here's a guy with the plane. I'm taking it, it's from the game of war, but I did not see the title card for the game. It might be in here somewhere. I might have just missed it when I was shuffling through. But I'm pretty sure that's what it's for. And so I thought those were really cool little cards to use. They too will be, some of them will be listed in my Etsy. I'll keep a few for myself. And then of course there's always boxes of flashcards because they give you one set of cool cards and one thing of flashcards. Then I picked up this book and it is just full of recipe cards, which I will be, sorry, we're going to invert the video. Keep that in mind. And then I don't know what I'm going to use a little binder for, but it's a really nice size. It looks like maybe it's an 8x8 maybe. Anyway, so there's a whole bunch of these, and then there's the little dividers also in the back that can be used. So those will be going to my Etsy. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this, but I really like it with like that on the outside. And then I found some vintage books while I was out. The Adventures of Bobby Coon. And this I thought would make an adorable little junk journal. The book itself is not in good shape, but this is so cute that somebody colored one of the little animals, and there's a chunk out of this page. It was copyrighted in 1918 and then again in 1946. So this is an older book. It's got little illustrations, and I thought it would make a cute, cute junk journal. There must be Bobby Coon there. And then there's some more little illustrations. There he is crying. Poor guy. There he is, walking around through the woods. Yeah, there's a lot of cute little illustrations in this book, so I thought this would make a really, really cute little journal. Then we have Father Bear Comes Home, and this is the one's pictures by Maurice Sendak. And this one's been written in at least the cover part of it, but as you can see there are some really cute little bear illustrations, so I may have to do a bear journal at some point. And that was at one thrift store. And I mean, the covers of these books are just gorgeous. This one has some tape on it, but I might be able to remove that. And then at a different thrift store, I found Little Bear's Visit Home, or Little Bear's Visit, and that also is illustrated by Maurice Sendak. And again, just really cute pictures in here. So I may have to do a bear journal or two. Maybe I can use both books. And then I want to do a rabbit journal. I've been slowly collecting bunny ephemera because I really like bunnies. We used to have rabbits when the kids were little. And I loved them there, so I could just go out there and watch rabbits, and it was all peaceful and nice. So anyway, and it's got some really cute illustrations in it, so I thought, yeah, this will work. I can use some of this in a bunny journal for sure. So yeah, then of course the book, and this is a really wide book. I don't know, it would probably make an okay smash book, but it would just be a big wide smash book. I believe it's probably at least 12 by 12. But the pictures were so cute, I couldn't resist. And I mean, they didn't cost very much, so we'll see what I do with those. As for stuff that I listed in my Etsy, I don't even know where it's all at. It's floating around. I have several decks of cards, or not decks of cards, but cards from card games. Some kind of interesting ones. Last night I took my doily punch and I was punching out doilies out of vintage music paper. So there's some of those listed in there. And then of course I did, oh, what are they here? Are they over here? Just a minute please. I've got some envelopes that I've listed in there. And then I did list these cookbooks. I listed the Betty Crocker Have the Most Fun with Cake Mixes. Because, I mean, you know, this was your cake wars of the day, you know. And I had the Maca Made cookbook also was listed. And the Photo Method for Party Baking I listed. Along with some other things, like I said. I started out small because I needed to get some packaging, you know, some shipping materials. And Everywhere I went today didn't really have much of anything, so I'm going to have to order online from Amazon or somewhere to get some boxes and stuff for journal size stuff. But yeah, my Etsy is Junk Journal Journeys. I cannot talk. I spent the day in Sioux Falls. People were crazy like usual. I'd rather drive in Omaha. I really would. It's much safer. It's much better, and people aren't crazy nasty. So anyway, yeah. But I will be listing more and updating as often as possible, and I'm hoping this camera setting is working because I want to do my Christmas Smash book. Not that I want winter, I just want to do one, and I want to do it with you guys. And now I've got all these little books for journals and stuff. I want to get going, so this better work. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me. My apologies for not listing videos. They are on my computer. They just will not load. So hopefully this is going to work. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you all have a good night.